So as you can tell, we have a lot of parcels to open. So once again, I decided to film a haul video. We have lots of stuff to get through, so we're going to get right into it. We have loads of parcels from different custom clones, as well as loads of other stuff from Bricklink, Legocom, and much more. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so we're going to start with this small package right here. This is going to be one of the first things we open. I think there is a clone trooper in here. I believe there should be if this is the parcel. I think it is. Yes, okay, so it actually is a Commander Fox, which is one of the only phase 1 clone troopers I still need, so really good to add this one to my phase 1 collection. Obviously already got the Cody and the Rex as well as Gree, and now we have Fox as well, which is pretty sick. This was sold to me by a guy on Instagram. I actually mentioned it in my clone army video, and he hit me up saying he had one for sale, so that's perfect. But yeah, really good to add this one to the army. But without further ado, let's move straight into the next one. Okay, so next up we have this small thin envelope right here. This one should also be from a guy on Instagram, I do believe, so let's have a look inside here. This is from a guy named Fergie's Lego Obsession on Instagram. He's a really nice guy, and he sold me this awesome decal sheet for the Commando version of Fives. Obviously not a canon fig, but he's really awesome nonetheless, and I can't wait to decal this guy. We have the helmet for him, and then the decal sheets right there. So make sure you stay tuned to my Instagram, and you'll definitely see updates on this fig right here. But that's pretty cool. But let's move on to one of the biggest parcels in this. I believe this one should be from Bricklink, but I might be wrong. So I think this should just be a load of parts, mainly for my mock that I'm currently building. If you guys didn't know, I am building a Coruscant mock, so a lot of pieces that I'm buying are going towards that, as well as a few other things. I'm building a gunship as well at the moment, so there might be a couple pieces in here for that. But yeah, we have a couple of clone troopers in here as well, so let's have a look through this and see what we ended up picking up. So obviously, yeah, we have a lot of pieces in here. So I bought a load of these red pieces. These are mainly for filler brick, as well as these couple of these Republic symbols. These are for a really cool crate design that I'm going to be building very soon. But yeah, we have a load of these. These are just for filler bricks. Then we have these guys right here, which are going to help me build the stairs for Coruscant. Then we have a ton more grill pieces. These are just really useful for any sort of flooring or decorations like that. We also have loads of these poles, these clips, and then these pieces right here are all going to be used for the walkways on my Coruscant mock. So those are going to be really useful. Then we can see we've got a few other pieces in here. I think these are just normal filler bricks and stuff like that. I think these pieces are for the gunship, as well as these white pieces right here. And then you can see we have some minifigs at the back. So we're going to get into that little bag at the back and have a look at the figs. Okay, so we managed to pick up some clones. I saw some decent deals on his store, and I need a few more of these different clones that are here, so I decided to pick them up. So we have in total 3 of these just regular 41st Elite clones. I'm just trying to build up my collection. I want to end up with 16 of each of these, so I've got pretty close now. I think I only need about 4 or 5 more, which is pretty cool. But yeah, 3 of those for a decent price, so I managed to pick those up. And then we also got a Rancor Battalion RF Trooper, again just to add to the collection. I want to get about 4 of these, I think, so that'll be really cool. And then finally we have an episode 6 Luke Skywalker. So believe it or not, I've never actually had an episode 6 Luke Skywalker minifig before, so I decided to pick this one up. It was only like £1 or something, or a couple of pounds, so I decided to pick that up right there, and I'm really happy to have him in the collection. So yeah, that's everything from that Bricklink order, but you can see we still have loads more packages to get through. So let's start with this little one right here and work our way upwards through the other packages that are at the back there. This one should be from eBay, I believe. If it's the fig, I think it is. Yes, it is the Imperial Officer. So again, just saw a decent price on this guy right here, made an offer, and I won it, so I decided to grab him. I'm really wanting to grab a few more of these tan officers, and I think I do have a couple more on their way. But yeah, really nice fig right here, and definitely one that's going to be cool in my Imperial army. Next up we have this small box right here, and you guys might recognize this as a Firestar Toys order. So we're going to have a few different things in here. I'm going to crack it open and show you what we've got. Okay, so in this little Firestar Toys order should be a few different things, both for me and for a commission, I believe. I definitely will not be complaining about them sending it in an entire box just for these pieces. But yeah, so we're going to start off with these backpacks and stuff right here. I'll show you what we've got. So for the commission, I picked up a few of these different backpacks right here. This was just for a guy who ordered some figs and wanted some cool backpacks to go along with those figs. I picked up 2 of these backpacks right here. This should be an ARC backpack on the left, and then a Commando backpack on the right. So these are both from Clone Army Customs. Obviously Firestar Toys just does a good job at reselling a load of these sort of things, so that's really good. And then we also managed to pick up a head. So I'm actually going to be making a Depa Balaba minifig for a mock that I want to do soon, or just purely for my Jedi collection as well. So I also got this hairpiece right here, which is actually a custom hairpiece by Firestar Toys, and this will perfectly make a pretty decent Jedi from the start of the Bad Batch show. Then I got this big box from Lego.com, which I'm actually going to be mainly opening in my next Coruscant update, because this is a pretty big one for the MOC, so I'm going to save this one for then. But yeah, we're going to move on to the final two packages, which is one from Blue Harvest Bricks as well as one from Amazon. So this Amazon one right here is actually only something very small, and this is some micro sol. So this is really good for decaling, and it basically softens the decals and helps them to apply better to the actual minifigs. So this is really good, and I've never really used it before. It's always been out of stock on Amazon whenever I looked, but it finally came back in stock when I looked last, so I decided to pick this up, and this will definitely help me with my decaling. And then the final one is from BlueHarvestBricks.com. Really great seller of decals. If you're in the UK or the EU, I would definitely recommend picking up stuff from him. They have some awesome stuff over there, and I definitely do buy my fair share of stuff from their website, so definitely make sure to go check them out. And you can actually use my discount code SWBricks for 10% off. That is the little quote we have on this box right here. But that's cracked open, so let's have a look at what we ended up picking up. So I had a bit of credit to use, so obviously when you guys use my code, it really does support me as well, so I'm able to pick up a few different things right here. But yeah, we got loads of decals and loads of other stuff as well. So let's have a look at what we managed to get from BlueHarvestBricks.com. So first of all, we got a Thicky Bricky Captain Rex in the 2020 style. So these are all for a commission. Then we also got a pair of Cody arms. We got a Echo in the 2020 style as well. Actually, we got two of those, which is pretty cool right there. Then we also got a 2020 Arc Jesse, which is really good as well. And then moving on to some very awesome face decals. So this is something I've been really excited for. So this is the Bad Batch face decals right here. I thought these guys were really awesome, so I decided to pick these up. Obviously the ones we get in the summer are actually going to have cool face decals, but I was mainly looking for that Omega. I think that's a really cool little face decal, so if I ever want to make a custom Omega, that's going to be really useful. And then we also got a 2020 style Captain Vaughn for Thicky Bricky, and then also a cloth set. This is actually for Thaya, I believe his name is, just a regular Coruscant guard who has some cool cloths, so I decided to pick that up. I had a few pounds extra to spend, so I decided to grab those. But you can see we've got some more stuff in this little bag right here. So we have some clone heads right here, so I also had a couple extra pounds to spend, so I thought I'd buy these clone heads. Obviously you cannot have enough of these. And speaking of clone heads, we have a load of face decals right here. So these are just a load of different ones we picked up. So these were on like a sort of decal sheet, so we have loads of different ones. So each one of these bags is one of their packs that they sell on their website. So for this first pack we have, I believe, Pucara at the front there, and then there are a load of other face decals. So these are just easy to apply onto the actual 2020 style head. So yeah, at the front there, that is Pucara. Then we also have Gree, I believe, and then a few other ones in here. We have Bly, Fox, and I believe that's Wolf at the back there, and then another one fell out, which is Commander Neo as well. So we got I think 3 of those ones. I think I'm going to sort of like both use these for commissions to sell to people, also for my own figs, and then I'm going to also mix and match a few things to splice some decals together and make some really cool custom heads for different clones that I have. Then we also have this face set right here, which I believe is just Boyle, Cody, and Wax. So that's a little 2/12 one. I ended up picking up 2 of those. It's just some good sort of moustaches and that sort of thing right there. Then finally we have the 501st pack, which I ended up picking up 2 of. So each one comes with 2, but then I ended up picking 2 of the packs. So we have Jesse right here with some cool Republic decals right there, some symbols. Then we have Rex, I believe this one is, oh no, that's 5s. Then we have 5s right there with the cool 5 symbol and then a beard. Then we also have Hardcase, Rex, Dogma, and then finally Tup with the little teardrop tattoos right there. So that's really sick. I can't wait to get applying those onto some of the 2020 heads. So these are really cool, so I'm really excited to do those. So there we go, that is everything I ended up picking up in this haul video. I think the highlight being the minifigs right here. We got loads of cool minifigs in this haul, as well as loads of decals. I'm really excited to do this 5s Commando, which is really sick. Make sure you stay tuned to my second Instagram account called SW Bricks and Clones, where I post little updates on when I make these figs, as well as full photos and sort of reels and that sort of thing. So make sure you go check that out if you do like custom clone troopers. But other than that, we have loads of pieces to get working on Coruscant, as well as loads of other stuff here for decals and that sort of thing. So huge thank you to all the sellers that I brought from in this video. I'm really excited to get started on both the building and the decaling. Let me know what your favourite part of this giant Lego haul is. Of course, stay tuned to more videos coming up on the channel very shortly. I've got loads of awesome stuff coming up, as I always say in every video, but we do have some exciting plans, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on every single video that I do post on my channel. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.